Alright. We are back. With more Paranormasight today. Um, yeah, let's do a quick check. Microphone is working. Just need to turn on game volume, and yeah, we're good to go. Before that, allow me to open this bottle. If I get it open, that is. That's annoying. This is so hard to open. Come on. I'm not intentionally delaying the stream, it's just that this cap is up. There we go. Got it. Multi-grain soybean. Yes. Very good. Alright, let's see. Where shall we continue then? Oh yeah. It is getting through the middle of the day now. So we have too much to handle, standing by, and Seiman. Guess we'll go by Seiman. The rite of resurrection is the inception of this whole affair. Yako and Mio decided to confront the man responsible for spreading rumors of it. In the first place, Hideki Araishi. They find him at his frequent stomping ground, the Kurokikyo Cafe. It's the only place where I can go, right? Hey yo, Damo. How's it going? Good to see you. Oh, I see the sticker there. It's pretty obvious. You know, normally you'll be breaking school rules just by stepping foot in a cafe. I'll be in hot water if you lied about having permission from the police. Remember that. We know. It'll be okay. So, what did you want to ask me? 5 Mockingbird sticker. Okay. I live. Sorry, did you get the ads earlier? How are you doing, Demo? Good to see you. A cafe, I've never been to one before. How exciting. It's pretty smelly inside because of the cigarette smoke, but... What's this? You're good? Just winding down for the night? Ah, okay. Have you been busy, like, studying today? By any chance? So a coffee shop on South Getsui Street, Kurokikyo Cafe convenient location has made it a favorite of businessmen in the neighborhood. Although formerly a relaxing location where classical and jazz music were played, the cafe has begun incorporating some pop songs to its playlist at the request of customers. The most popular menu item is a pilaf served with black coffee, although cream soda topped with a large scoop of ice cream is also a popular choice. Fashionable cafe featuring jazz and live performances were in vogue until the mid-Showa era. When the numbers of cafes offering a carefully brewed cup of coffee in a relaxed atmosphere began to increase, many of these locations also have public telephones, making them convenient meeting places. However, they also develop a reputation as hangout spots for delinquents, leading a large number of schools to forbid their students from patronizing them. In recent years, table arcade games have become such a big hit, affording cafes installing them a steady stream of customers. I think our chat might be super slow today. I think I know why. Try refreshing the stream. Sometimes ads might cost a little. Shikima kidnapping. I guess I didn't. Did I read this? A kidnapping and murder case that took place in Honjo, Sumida around 1 year ago. Haruya Shigima's son, Suichi, age 11, was kidnapped on his way home from school, with a ransom being demanded that same evening. Initially, the kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme, but when it came to light, that the Shigima family was closely tied to the police, and Suichi was in fact the grandson of a senior official. It was quickly assumed that the perpetrator was acting upon a grudge against the police force. The kidnapping was treated as a direct attack against the good name of the police, and a large-scale investigation was launched that used the best equipment available to trace phone calls. This made it all the more embarrassing when they were unable to catch the culprit. Losing the public's confidence, the culprit grew cocky, relentlessly mocking the police force. After 3 days of failure after failure, Haruo reached a breaking point. Spurred by concern for her son, she resolved to hand over the ransom money as fast as possible. But her husband and father, who held the prestige of the police in high regard, refused, saying that they would not let the criminal win by giving in to their demands. The increasingly frantic detective assigned to the case lost his temper when the criminal called to give an ultimatum, causing the culprit to never make contact again. Another week passed and Suichi's body was found floating in the Sumida River. Suichi's death could be largely ascribed to the police incompetence, but this was ultimately covered up with stringent media embargoes. The investigation was never closed, but the case has long gone cold. Subsequent investigation revealed that the culprit was in fact Kankichiro Iwai, an unemployed man. Toshiko Shiraishi, his common-law wife, and Michio Shiraishi, the daughter, acted as accomplices. Kankichiro routinely used violence against both Toshiko and Michio to force them to do his bidding, and it is believed that he coerced them into becoming accessories to the crime. Kankichiro wanted to use the boy as a living sacrifice for his magical studies, meaning that the ransom was never actually the primary motive for the kidnapping. The reason for targeting the Shigima's family's son was due to a personal grievance. Huh. Okay. So, yes. Is it better now? There should be a minimal delay. Alright, let's talk to him about my curse stone. Yako, if you would. Right, we wanted to ask you about this. Oh my, a curse stone. And Okame mask, that must mean the Fool's Processions. You too at the school last night. Damn, there of all places. It's fast now. Yeah, I have the low latency enabled. I think that's the best way when it comes to, I guess, interacting with chat and all that. So there's minimal delay when it comes to what you see and what you type. Yako, you're one of them. You're a curse bearer. Please calm down, Mr. Araishi. Your reaction is too intense. It's kind of scaring me. So yeah, this is a horror visual novel. I don't know who exactly is the developer, but it is published by Square Enix, so that's how I guess it came to my attention when it comes to the game. So yeah, but sadly none of the lines are voiced at all, so I gotta narrate everything. For yeah, I guess for stream. Even when I play myself right now, I'll probably read it out as well, just to keep myself I guess engaged and focused. No TAFE today and just lace around. Ah, okay. Did you get out too much at all? Sorry about that. I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. What is it that you wanted to know about your curse stones? What would be the best way to approach this? Researching handheld PC again? But you already have your Iron AO, isn't it? But obviously there's so many newer models that come out now. And yeah, I think all the different competition is sort of catching up to what Steam is doing with the Steam Deck. And I think recently they also just opened up the Steam OS, and they basically just made it available for people to download and install on all their other handheld devices, which is kind of cool. You might do a little funky setups. Oh, you sold it? Okay. Did you manage to get most of your money back? And you want an upgrade? I think right now Steam Deck is probably still the best, isn't it? There's really no competition for what they offer. Yeah, pretty much. So I think some people actually discovered that, switching from Windows to like SteamOS or even like any other Linux like distribution like Bazzite or whatever, they found that the battery life and performance is actually better than what like Windows is capable of on the same hardware. Oh yeah. I watched that video too, Dave Duty. I follow his channel. So yeah, so I think he tested it on, is it Lenovo like Legion Go or something? So yeah, it is like pretty evident, like the Windows like power management and everything. It's pretty bad. What would be the best way to approach this? Flatter him or intimidate him? I don't think it makes much of a difference, isn't it? And Neo was suffering on Windows. But hey, I mean, if you have held on to it, then there's the possibility of installing SteamOS on it. You get a higher end handheld. Yeah. But what would it be though? All the handhelds are like so expensive. They cost just as much as building like a budget PC, which is pretty insane. Just flatter him. It's just a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot about these cursed stones. Well, it's true that I am likely the person most well versed in this matter. You're the only one who can count on, Mr. Araishi. Won't you help us, please? There was no news, it was shadow drop. Oh, like the SteamOS? Yeah, like Valve don't usually do like, pre-announcement or anything. Like if they were to release anything, they'll just release it and say like, hey, now it's available. You're looking at 1X player or GPD. Oh, okay. I might have heard of 1X player, but I don't know about GPD at all. Oh, am I now? In that case, there's no harm hearing what you have to say. I'll ask. Thank you. Let's see. Why is everything with the Rite of Resurrection and 7 Mystery Curse stones happening now? Oh, taking an interest now that you have received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher starting your questioning with your subject's origins. Mr. Araishi, you're not the one who triggered the curse, are you? No, I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. GPD is another maker, probably second most well known. The difference with the two brands is RAM. Also, 1X player and GPD? You mean in terms of internal RAM? But aren't they all just like SODIMM or something? They normally use like SODIMM on a handheld, wasn't it? Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. One does 32 and the other has 64. Is soldered? Oh, so it's basically like even the board is custom made. And obviously you can't like upgrade it yourself, right? But I thought it would be still like SODIMM, isn't it? But it's just, non-user replaceable SODIMM, isn't it? Except the M.2. Oh yeah, because that is such a like a widely available or standard when it comes to storage these days. So yeah. And but hey, somehow like Apple still found a way to make like a proprietary connector for M.2, even though technically it's the same thing. Completing the rite itself has nothing to do with my research. Then, do you know of the ancient Onyodo ritual known as the Feast of the Shadows? What is that? Something from the occult? Why is he sweating? Yeah, Apple just like to lock everything in. And none of like their, I think, handheld devices like the phone and tablets can be replaced at all. But I think at least laptop there's like third-party solutions way of like bypassing the storage thing. But yeah, RAM is still soldered on, so you can't replace it. Mr. Kuro Suzu, you look like the type. Miss Kuro Suzu, you look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside my field of expertise. Yeah, OS is good. It just works and it's unique base. Yeah, it's pretty much like Linux, isn't it? Except that it's not like, you know, open, that you can customize or anything. Nah, that's alright. You can talk about stuff. Why do you think the right of the and cursors have appeared now? I believe this is the intentional work of someone. It is certainly not just something that would happen by accident. Why is it that you want to know? Well, he may not tell us anything else if you say that we are trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up. Right. Make something up. You see, we just have such intellectual curiosities and they could really help your research. I see, now that you mention it. Seems like he's reluctant to answer. So yeah, I did manage to get the, you know, the wooden den case for like $99 last weekend. But I was away for like a road trip, so I didn't manage to go and pick it up. So I'll go and pick it up like, you know, this weekend. Does it smell like wood? Probably not. I don't know, whatever chemical that they use like to treat the material, right, in the factory. I doubt that there will be any like wooden smell left on the case. But yeah, like I said, I haven't picked it up myself, so I wouldn't really know. I'll find out this weekend when I go to PLE and pick it up. And it's funny though, like their offering was so limited. Because the moment I saw like people posted that, like, you know, on Ozbargain, and I went to place an order, and I shared the link to my friend, which, because he's also interested in getting like a MATX build, like to upgrade his PC. And by the time he go for it, like the $99 offer, it's gone. Like it's just back to normal price. Yeah, no, I think I might be the last field that lucky enough to get the deal at like $99. Yeah, now it's just back to like I think 140, so you know, which is not bad. I mean, that's the case that I've been eyeing. If I were to like upgrade my PC or just get like an AM5 built on. Yeah, and I think I read somewhere, was it yesterday or earlier today, saying like they are discontinuing like B650 boards. Because obviously now they've already got like B850 and I think 870, that's the X870 and all that, like, you know, in production. So eventually I think all the 650s, basically the previous generation AM5 boards will be discontinued and replaced by the newer ones. Happy with your black front panel. Yeah, and you see the funny thing about that Dan A3 is that you can just buy the front panel or even the side panel and replace it as parts. So if you are bored of like, you know, the black front panel, you can just get the wooden one, like get it separately. And you can even buy like I think the tempered glass side panel separately as well if you really want it. So I like that they do give you option to customize like your case. Kinda sucks. AMD will usually have 3 generation for sale. I don't know. I think they just wanted to consolidate the production and all that. And mind you though, like 650 has been around for what, at least a good couple of years already, isn't it? Because obviously that came out around the same time as AM5 was launched. And we are already on like the 2nd generation of AM5. You need to compensate the price. Like what? As in, make them cheaper? More expensive? Seems like he's reluctant to answer. Mobiles are so expensive. Yeah, which is why I was looking at the, you know, the one that I show you? The Gigabyte one? That's a very good price for like a MATX motherboard. There's not a lot of choices, especially for like, you know, the amount of USB ports that you get. So that is actually like really good for like, I think 239 on sale. Because I know like a lot of the AM5 boards are pretty expensive because they are just very popular, you know, compared to like the Intel ones, especially the LGA like 1700. Yeah, the older like generation now. Because obviously now the Core Ultra I think uses like a different platform, isn't it? It's not LGA 1700 anymore. Then how about ask about his research? Then what does the records of fates that you have been researching say about the rite of resurrection? Oh, I see. That's what you want to know. Allow me to first elucidate you regarding the author of the records of fate. Special privilege, I may add, since I have yet to publish this in a paper. Yeah, okay. Now with Astrop Drama, I don't know what brand to buy. I think the Astrop one is only problematic when you are using the high-end CPU, isn't it? Like the 9800X3D or even the 9950X3D, those sort of CPU. I think as long as your CPU is like lower TDP, then it wouldn't really be an issue. And they obviously have already pushed out, I think, the what do you call that, the BIOS update to keep the voltage in check, because I think it's the voltage that is causing the issue. I think as long as you like manually set it to not go over a certain voltage, then it should be alright. Having said that though, like I think a lot of the Astrop boards are actually very good for their pricing. But yeah, it just sucks that they have this issue. But yeah, like I said, like a BIOS fix probably would be fine. Also keep the voltage in check. So it was written 200 years ago in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled but little known omyoji called Seiman Tsuchimikado. This is important stuff. If nothing else, remember this. Seiman Tsuchimikado, I've never heard of him. I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famed omyoji family, but split away to practice forbidden arts in secret. He used whatever name was most convenient for the situation, so his real name barely exists in records. Or so it was written in the records of fate. Huh. Being an enthusiast sucks. Yeah, I guess imagine if you're like a enthusiast, or I guess tech enthusiast, wanting to get like the best stuff, like in terms of PC parts, having to pay so much for like say a 5090, that would be pretty insane. If you want to stay within the budget, that's almost near impossible. Experienced as Seiman was, he was also an eccentric. He delved into researching the Rite of Resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that has never been completed. However, by involving himself with this forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family, and eventually found himself in Honjo in Edo. The records of fates are the writing Seiman recorded on the road to Edo. I see. So he wrote how about to perform the rite itself. And I think what really surprised me is that the DDR5 RAM, despite being its relatively like age, right, compared to DDR4, because DDR4 has been around for very long, there are just so many different like rated clock speed of the RAM. And I know like most people will say like, oh, you know, the most optimal clock speed for like I think AM5 is what, 6000 megahertz and CL30, right? So I think that should be like the RAM that you would go for. And there's just so many other ones, like, you know, they are either clocked a little bit lower, has a slightly higher cache latency, or, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, just so many different like variables to consider. The Rite of Resurrection make use of Abe no Seimen's specialty, the Taisan's Fuku Nichu, a mean of communicating with the afterlife. It uses soul tracks to replicate the souls of a dead spirit that has been called. Oh wow, I never knew something like that existed. Thus, it is thought it is it thought? Yeah, thought the only ones who can use it are those with the ability to turn human souls into soul dregs in the first place. So the rite of resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. Then when the soul dregs are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is performing the ritual, it can be completed. The contents written in the records of fates end there. CPU aren't really that bad. GPU, forget about it. Yeah, but you know, it's not like the prices of AM5 CPUs are coming down. That's the thing. You would think that they would come down in price much quicker, but like, nope, not really. And all the X3D chips are like super expensive as well. Like the prices never really come down. So like I find pretty annoying. There's no more. What about the seven mysteries or the curse stones? There's nothing written about them in the records of fate. The curse stones are separate from the rite of resurrection. Their curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rite. Huh. That's similar to what Mio said, actually. Myoji. One day you'll all get cheaper than one of the crack daily. I don't know, man. Unless the whole like economy collapse or something, perhaps that might happen. But I doubt that it will drop much in prices because the demand for this kind of thing just never ends. And the demand is not just like obviously there's an increasing numbers of like what PC gamers as well. So obviously they want to get all the X3D chips. So those will never become cheap because the demand is constant. And GPU is because well, not just gamers but also like all the people that you know that are involved in the tech industry with for AIs and whatnot, you know, they will be buying up or having like a massive demand for a like GPUs as well. So yeah, I see no end when it comes to this kind of stuff. The prices is just gonna keep climbing. An officially appointed government position with the Bureau of Omyo in the medieval Japan. Omaji were tasked with performing divinations and rituals. They would employ the Chinese philosophies of yin and yang and wuxing. Or wuxing. Is it wuxing? The five element. To compose astronomical charts and almanacs. High-ranking practitioners use a variety of mystical arts, including ones that brought natural disasters and curses. Omeoji were also tasked with exorcising demons through the usage of shikigami. Omeoji thrived during the Heian period, in part due to the work of the famous Omeoji and later founder of the Tsuchimikado clan, Abe no Seimen. However, Omeoji began to gradually decline in numbers of the samurai gained control of Japan. At the same time, many of their miraculous arts were lost along with the development of civilization. Although the services of Omeoji were typically reserved for the upper class, there were a number of shomonji or hidden Omeoji who worked for the common folk. Cool. And hello PJ, welcome in. Congratulations for grabbing the first, even though technically you're not the first. Oh, your internet is finally back. Well, congratulations. Welcome back to the internet world. And well, it's kind of sad that it's the end of your long weekend already. Okay, I'll probably read this afterwards. Feels like Flintstone. What, back in the old Stone Age? It's alright, you still have your 5G on your phone internet. How are the 7 mysteries related to the ride? Excuse me, Mr. Araishi. What is it, Mr. Kurosutsu? Miss Kurosutsu? You published a theory before the incident took place. It is said that the rite of resurrection and origins of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. What proof did you have of that? you really know your stuff. But about that, there was a somewhat sensationalized piece written for occult magazines. Oh, really? So it was just nonsense then? Not exactly, rather. It's not a complete fabrication, there is a basis for it. And that is? Well, I suppose there's no harm telling a couple of students so passionate about this topic. Thank you. This is something I discovered from referencing numerous texts unrelated to the records of fate. It was just after Seiman arrived in Honjo. There are records of a conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict over resurrecting the dead? I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. That is the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection issue. I call this tragedy the Honjo incident, and it has long been a subject of my research. And I suspect that the Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is, the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is Seiman's rite of resurrection? Yes, that is how the records of fate ties everything together. And to put it in chronological order, first Seiman brought the rite of resurrection to Edo. We can assume that by this point, Seiman was likely using a different name. Then in Honjo, 9 people fought to the death over this rite, the Honjo incident. And after that, the incident was covered up by an interesting party, preventing it from being recorded in the history fully. Burn someone in the stream? Well, not until I get to the evening, you know. You can't curse people during the day. And Ollie just started streaming. Oh, that was unexpected. It's a Tuesday night. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of events. Okay. So that's how they are connected. Then if I'm getting this right, 7 mysteries are basically required to gather the soul dregs necessary for the rites. Oh, that's necessary. Hehehe. And there's more. Right? With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I've become even more confident in my theory. You are? Yes, the reason for it being, the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries etch into those who receive the curse stones. Resentful memories. Yako, if you really are a curse bearer, then when you obtain your curse stone, you have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind. Oh, I did. Exactly. Those memories are what happened in the final moments of the 9 who died in the Honjo incidents. Broadly speaking, they involve dying or bearing some kind of deep resentment. The 9 victims became the 9 curse echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the 7 mysteries, thus carrying the resentful memories granted by the present curses and connecting them together. It will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incidents. Huh. That's why you must tell me about the resentful memories of your fool's procession, Yako. Ugh. Meow, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get. Tell you about the resentful memories. Okay, Mr. Araishi, I'll tell you about the memories of the fool's procession. Excellent. So basically, it's about a woman who died falling from a Yakura tower at a festival. Huh, interesting. So it's not that one. Not that one. What do you mean? Among the 9 victims at the Honjo incidents, that is to say, the 9 curse echoes. One of them is Seiman himself, or so I suspect. Huh? Seiman was one of the victims at the Honjo incident too? Meaning an Omeyaji as powerful as him also became a curse echo. Right. It would make sense that the curse stone tied to a curse echo like that would be special. The power of the curse stone is different based on the curse echo. Mio. Then maybe the Seiman's curse echo we could... Yes, we may be able to settle this whole situation. What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing, sorry. Mr. Araishi, how many of the resentful memories have you gathered so far? I've learned a number of them. You might go to ATX so you can have more PCIe slot at full speed. And you can have a 2 GPUs. Oh, so what? Full size? Not compact like travel size anymore. There will be a full-on like production PC, you know. I've learned a number of them. The Evergreen Green Beach, the Foot Washing Mansion, the Ever-Burning Lantern, and now the Fool's Procession makes 4. Of those, the most important are the Foot Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. So I have the Nvidias and the Intel Pro, if the Intels are cheap. Oh, you mean like the Intel GPUs? Oh dear. I don't know. They haven't confirmed anything, have they? They just say like, oh, we have this like in the pipeline. But they haven't like released the pricing or anything. What are they about? First, the Foot Washing Mansion. And Omachi appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Seiman, I'm afraid. A female Omachi who sought the right of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defeated by Seiman. Her curse cycle is notably for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirement necessary to use the curse. That detective did well to escape this one. So a female Omachi and rival of Seiman was involved in the Honjo incidents. That certainly is interesting. Next to Evergreen Beach. This curse cycle is from craftsmen of Netsuke carving named Jinkichi, who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. The Ra of Resurrection. Precisely, this man Jinkichi must have had been in contact with Seiman. If I could just collect all the memories, everything would be revealed, and the truth of the 7 mysteries would be mine. That is the knowledge I desire. Meaning you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I've had agreement to exchange information with those detectives, but they might not even find the other curse bearers, so I must take measure of myself. What's the trigger for the curse to occur? Another thing. Yes. You know, already finished about what the trigger for all of this was. Well, I don't know. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you? It has something to do with how you obtained the records of fate, right? Huh? Did you really get hold of the records of fate? To tell you the truth, we are in a race against time, so it could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Someone left a warning that at sundown today, they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message is the culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. What? Something so terrible will happen? And will allow potentially hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Mr. Arashi, please, tell us everything you know. I'm sorry, but I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the records of fate by a woman. A woman? Well, her voice sounded like a woman, but I didn't actually see what she looked like. A month ago, when I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice? It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript, and the rare resurrection held within its page. Spread rumors of this ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming month. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet. 1 month, she specified the time period. I was told if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I please. I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity I ended up accepting. I never heard anything from the voice since. It must have had you spread a rumor in order to strengthen the power of the curse. Tied together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This make it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. As I went public with the records of fate. Hihaku and Occult magazine immediately jumping at the news was a financial boon for me. As in Hihaku sorts. Right, I mean, no, that's not important, just some personal business. After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's when the curse begins. Those are all the details I have. Is there anything else you know? Very well, I've told you this much. Well, I may as well give you one more thing. Think here what might there be. About Seaman's Records of Fate. There is a sort of continuation to it. Another documentation called the Records of Fate Yin Scroll. Continuation? Actually, a section within the Seaman's own hand handed to the manuscript. According to which, after the Honjo incident, Seaman lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum for the event that the tragedy became his own curse. It seems he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident would turn into curse echoes and be used to gather soul tracks. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really? Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange? What's the matter, Miss Sakazaki? You think my information is inaccurate? If Seven did die in a Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an addendum. If you don't get it, do you? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Seaman possessed? Of course not. He could use the right of Resur. Oh, you're telling me Seaman used it on himself? The right of resurrection can be carried out in advance so that it activates when the soul tracks are gathered together. Then, is it not possible that Seaman himself was resurrected by the rite after it all took place? But he still have to collect soul tracks needed to use the rite. Yes, and that's why they died, and the 8 other besides Seaman. What? They just died in a Honjo incident for their soul tracks? That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. That's why I needed to reset full memory, to learn the truth. I get it now. The issues I had is that the Yin Scroll and the Records of Fate were supposed to have been passed down as a set. When I received the Records of Fate, the Yin Scroll was gone, and this transformation was death. Supposedly Seaman's blood descents guarded it as they passed it down across generations. It seems that over their long history, the two documents became separated, and the scroll location lost as to a family line branch. Seaman had descendants, so there's someone out there related to him by blood even now. Yes, in fact, I tried to trace the line as far as I could. It wasn't a well-known entity to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems likely that the use of the manuscript has been long forgotten, only being passed down our tradition. Oh hey, Swift. How's it going? Good to see you. Good morning to you. And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask wherever the boys belong to about the Yin Scroll. I'm sure you do. So basically, in the Records of Fate Yin Scroll, Seaman himself wrote about ways to handle the curse and the rite, yes? Yes, that is correct. I've been searching for it all this time, but haven't found a single lead. So if you two find anything about other resentful memories or Yin Scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all this, do you not? And that's the real extent of everything I know. Records of Fate Yin Scroll. It is said that Seiman Tsuchimikado, author of the Records of Fate, wrote the Yin Scroll because he feared that the descendants of those involved in the Honjo incident would become cursed and used in a collection of soul tracks for the rite of resurrection. Yes, instead, a Yin Scroll was indicated in a postscript added to the Records of Fate, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. It is believed to have been inherited by descendants of Seaman. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. Okay, I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, of course, Sakazaki 1 PM, so it's past lunchtime now. Oh, let me keep going. We've learned a lot. So to sum it up, there was tragic accident with people cursing each other for the right of resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the records of fate, Yin scroll may have info we want since it details how to stop them. I think that's about it. Right. If you could just find a Yin scroll, so you might be able to learn how to settle the situation. But even Mr. Araishi didn't have any leads on where it is. How do we even start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling that masterminds who have awakened the curse is involved too. Alright. What am I gonna do next? So Mio, what are we gonna do next? Good question. It may be best to give information we just learned to Inspector Susumi. I got a pretty big clue from hearing about the records of fate in school. Mr. Susumi might know more about it. Should we go back to school? Yeah, that's the whole point of contact after all. Mastermind. Whoever behind the voice that gave Mr. Araishi the records of fate. That must have been the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? It doesn't sound like the Yako I know. Well, that's death. Catch them and make them spill their beans. Thought you would say something like that. Really? I guess I'm just not feeling that confident right now. I understand. I don't know if this is related to that woman behind the voice. I'm also interested in the female Omiochi who was a rival or Seaman. Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby? Here, don't you? Oh, I mean where Michio... Yeah, where it happened. I was going treat there every day to leave flowers. Even though the guy always get cleared away and they get carried away anyway. I'm sure it must have been hard to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Yaku. Yeah? When you asked me to do this report 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going. Why? Did anything seem different that day? Or was this all of a sudden? No, not that you mentioned it. The day I suddenly felt right lightheaded and ended passing out for a little bit. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything. See, that's all I was wondering about. Excuse me, you girls over there. Oh, whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. Who are you, be? Yutaro Namikaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone for the food washing mansion. The food washing mansion? So you're the one Inspector Susumi was talking about? Ah, so you already know Inspector Susumi? That makes it simple. Starting to worry about. Why is Cecilia back? Oh, because he's still one of the curse bearer. Oh, hey. You're in the driver's seat. Yako? Yes. Wait, what? Just now, was I doing something? Sorry, Mr. Namikaki. What might be the man? Right, I actually wanted to discuss something with the two of you. Would you come in with me if you have a little time? Discuss something first. You were talking about Michio Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. I'm sure you would learn a few things yourself. It's not now, later it's fine. I'm waiting around your Goku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but you mentioned Michio, so what could we do? Go to school first. Sorry, but there's something we got to take care of your pass. Is that so? Oh, let's still that. I mean, no, Russell. I'll be waiting at Rokoku Bridge if you change your mind. Oh. Interesting. So we can't continue if we pick that. Maybe. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break to get some water and all that. So, yeah. Once it's so sussy, always sussy. Yeah, he's always planning something, so you can't trust him completely. Yes, I need to go get water. So, yeah, be right back. Okay, here for science. Guess it's always out of stock for you. Huh, really? Okay, that's really weird. I'll check later and see. Why is it out of stock after like one redemption? That is so weird. Akami Tai, yeah. But it's the Animal Crossing version of Akami Tai. Too much to handle. Haruo and Richter break into Shiraishi residence with the detective. They find a journal left behind by the deceased Iwai. By revealing the mystery behind the kidnapping, however, Haruo remains unsatisfied. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of one Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. The man, identified as Kankichiro Iwai, is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko. He was unemployed at his time of death. While further investigation is still underway, it is suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killing in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwai in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Well, ma'am, it seems like we've managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next step. Right. Next up, what do we need to do to get our hands on a cursed stone favorite soul gems? What Okami as a rector is into, imagine he likes English songs. No matter how much I look at the flowers, they don't make me feel anything. Scroll. I've grown so used to seeing the scroll, I don't really give it a second thought. I stopped watching the news. There's too much stuff. I wish they had cut out the pointless story and just reported on what's important. The ticking of the clock all gets on my nerves sometimes. Fax machine, you can send images to other places along the telephone network. I really find it useful. Don't have a reason to use the phone right now. He's always going at his own pace, it's rather fascinating. The kidnapping. Judging by the official announcement, it seems what Iwai wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crime like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our effort on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. Of the remaining curse bearer. Alright, let's reassess this curse situation. Right. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. The Chief Inspector Tetsuo Susumi provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Ariel didn't, but the Chief Inspector on the other hand, well, we have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if you steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you are a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging onto the stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though. Alright. If what we heard is true, there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko or Sukeru left to investigate. It may benefit us to visit places connected to these stories a few times. Let's see. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yumioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movement that would prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If you were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but damn it, times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too, the one-sided read I think it was. If you want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul gems, well, go no further. Did you say he would prefer to unleash his curse on a large number of people on I-4? If he gets the chance to, if the Chief Inspector managed to track down Michio, then, well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the Chief Inspector about the safe house, if he hadn't had that lead? It was written in Levi's memoirs. It was just a matter of time till he found out. Besides, we are talking about a massacre here, just can't turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearers collecting soul dregs? Well, if you're talking Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. What about the girl from before, Ayame Tono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone for now. That's possible too. Huh? I haven't been to Midoricho Park yet, the place connected to the Taiko of Sugaru. Ah, right. That's close to where she lives. But if she was a curse bearer this entire time, she could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. That place is rather suspicious, if only we could run into someone there. Okay. Richter? Yes. Ah, that's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. Huh? Oh, I suppose I don't mind. Candy store, you say? Next up, what do we need to do to get our hands on a cursed filled with soul dregs? Yeah, move now. Then shall we depart? From this part, you begin option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue on to the next part. You may also come back and restart the section at which point you left off. Victor seems to be a little nervous when Iron Man Tunnel was mentioned, or was I just imagining it? We have reason to believe the conspirators to Taiko or Sugara were here last night. It's possible they're already dead, but we haven't found any definitive leads. The cops have yet to determine who the remaining conspirators are. We have to find them soon. It's possible that they're already dead, but we haven't found any leads. Okay. Everyone's reactions will be sweet in the park. Got to imagine it was the site of some horrid curse. Oh, the lady! Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tomo. She seems to be trying to hide. Watching silence. We don't want to startle her and have her run off on us. Let's sit and watch her for now. Doesn't look like she's planning to move anytime soon. Alright, I'll be right back. Ah, he's gone. I suppose he really wanted to talk with her. Oh, there he is. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? Huh. Does he mean to intimidate her? Huh. She noticed, I guess his purpose was to talk to her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. Oh, they're coming here. Ooh. Spicy, we're talking to this lady. Yes, she is. What do you think? Smooth work by the master, huh? Smooth criminal, maybe? Yes, very smooth. Hello, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Pursued? By who? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? From the police? I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she's gotten herself in. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. Police may have my partner staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them saying something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. Do you have any idea why they're after you? She wants shelter, man. Go idea. Well, I have been searching for the curses, so we shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they are after you for a good reason. Huh? How cruel. But this handsome investigator won't turn me in so easily, would he? It's unfortunate, but we got reasons not to get involved with the police ourselves. Why, got shady reasoning. But if you got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other, no? She's being chased, but if it goes, okay, so she won't say anything. Anyway, how's your plans to resurrect Hakusai going? Ah, fortunately that's been going quite well. No? Does that mean you found someone to steal a curse stone from? Not exactly, but I found out a kind of last resort. Yeah. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You really asking me that? It doesn't concern you at all, why should I tell you? Man. Ugh. What if we make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you tell us your last resort. Huh, so what you got? Is that what got you interested? Oh, I've got it. You mean to steal it for yourself? Not at all, I'm just curious. That excuse will just not do. I don't need you to, I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you can only count on in this world is yourself. She's just gonna run. We can't let her get away, let's go after her. Stop it, get any closer and I'll scream. Please wait, we'll help you with no conditions. You changed your mind quick. Let's just make you all the more suspicious. Oh well, I tried my best but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind me sharing your address with her, just in case? Well, it doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize there are police officers in my close family. At least it allows us a way to keep in contact, no matter how small. Can't help but feel oddly irritated around that girl, Ayama Tono. She puts on an innocent front, but she seems to be hiding something. Ayama Toro says a plan for the royal resurrection may be achievable through this last resort. Does that mean she's given out on her plan to steal a curse stone? Richter? Huh? You know, I have one as well. A last resort. You know how Ray feels sus? Nah, she's like, also probably have something. You do? Even if you don't steal another curse stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I'm prepared to use it. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own too? But that she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she means to steal a curse stone with soul threats already in it. It doesn't contradict anything we know. She is nearby, which means he might have the title of Sugaru curse stone. We still don't know much about that one. Richter? That last resort Ayame spoke of. It could be our chance. We can use her. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, we can go other places. Shibori Park. Let's see. This is where it all started. The area was closed off to the public this morning after his body was found, but the police quickly managed to complete their investigation and reopen the park as if nothing has ever happened. The people in the area are shockingly calm considering what's happened here. You'd think they'll be put off knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. From what I heard, it happened right about where you're standing now. Eee! Would you look at that? That's a pretty unique looking playground. Did it catch your eyes? Perhaps. No, it's not the time though. But I did get you interested. Does you want to play on it? They made it quite the challenge. To pass through it, you have to go underneath there. He definitely wants to play on it. You can go take a look if you're that interested. Alright, I'll just go check it out just to make sure. Okay, so he really is gonna go. He didn't have to think long about that. Huh? What's that? Did he find something? I found a mockingbird under the playground equipment. Damn, talk about lucky. It's number 19 penny platter. Oh, okay. Stickers, collectibles. I see. Congrats. Playgrounds always gets me all fired up. Okay. Let's see. A telephone booth doesn't look out of the ordinary to me. bunch of kids gathered around Richter to poke fun at his clothing. Seems like kids come running for him wherever you go, not all too surprising if his attire. He hasn't complained about it though. I wonder if he's got a soft spot for kids? This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the pump. Agreed. Wasn't the victim a Hihaku Soap employee? That's right, his name was Shoko Okie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a cursed stone. If people in the company know about the riot, it only makes sense that they were looking for cursed stones. You think the chairwoman and Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for these stones? If that's the case, perhaps that Shoko died trying to take a stone from someone else. Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with a cursed stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse used was the Whispering Canal? Good point. That would also mean that Shoko Okie wasn't the wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. Could he have had the Beckoning Light, or even Taiko no Sugaru? I was here last night and there weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. I think he died at the school, right? Yeah, he died at the school. I remember the last place that we were in. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. Ma'am, excuse me, but there's one more thing I'd like to try. Oh, be my guest. Shoko Okie is the name of the person who died here. It's hard to believe he was here by chance, only to end up murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Hihaku, we can assume he was aware of the situation, somehow involved with these curses. Did two curse bearers battle it out here last night? Who could the other person have been? Oh, jeepers. Someone must have received the Beckoning Light's curse here last night. There's so many old factories along this river. It must have been quite different in its glory days. But now most of them are closed due to the tightened regulation on waste disposal. There's so many old factories alongside this river. There's something there. Where's that? Oh, doesn't seem like anyone has been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up the regulation. See, that thing there. Richter? What do you think that is? Oh? Don't see anything. Really? You don't see that? That thing that looks like a phantom ball of flame floating in the air. A ball of flame? It must be the curse echo. Maybe only the curse bearer are capable of seeing it. But could such a thing happen in broad daylight? Ah. Then it disappeared. It's gone. Huh. Wonder if that was the Beckoning Light's curse echo. That phantom flame you saw might have been a manifestation of the lantern. In that case, does it mean a curse bearer is nearby? Did something draw your interest? No worries here, I made sure to take a quick shower this morning. What? What you saw earlier must have been the Beckoning Light. Something might have changed after what just happened. Curse bearer might be lucky in the vicinity. I'm going to check the surrounding. Ah. Huh. But nothing. I didn't find anyone who looked the part. I see. I don't doubt something happened around here, but something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. Something might have changed. Doesn't See why anyone's been here for some time. One day you saw the factory got shut down. What's going on? There isn't a curse barrel inside. And if what I saw was the curse echo of the beckoning light, wouldn't that mean the curse barrel is nearby? I'm not feeling any strange presence, but that could be because it's midday. Oh, that is so strange. Oh, there we go. We gotta use the toilet, so once again, I'll BRB. Okay. Oh, I'm back. What else is there to investigate? Oh, thanks, VJ. Maybe there isn't anything here. Let's go to the candy shop. Shops close to the park, so children have been coming and going with balls. Places like this candy shop have been slowly disappearing from the street view recently. He's up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. It's weird seeing an adult his age enjoying himself so much at the candy store. Look at his smile. He must have won something. How nice. He's competing with kids. Oh crap. This one is super rare. It's Fairfeather, the coolest peacock around. Oh, so it is. That's a pretty big win, huh? Oh, okay. So we just got another sticker. Oh, since he didn't win anything, he's pouting so hard even the kids are laughing at him. Sticker looter, pretty much. Since he didn't win anything. Okay. Vending machine. At some vending machine, you can buy canned juice for 100 yen. These days, vending machine sells a lot of things besides juice too. Apparently, Richter likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he visits. I figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but in reality, each one has its own unique displays and color to match the locale. It's kinda irks me that we stop here simply for the sake of entertainment. But I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so rigorously every day. Shops close to the park. So children have been coming and going with balls. Places like this have been slowly disappearing from the street recently. Oh, okay, already. Talk to him. Alright, ma'am. Should we go for monjayaki or something? That's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I try a few more times? Apparently most of them are just replicas of the real deal, but even so they're well worth the price. So the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead, don't buy them all now. Guess I have to keep going. Oh, another one. Look at his smile, so I want something. Hot damn, it's Mockingbird number 10. Cacophony. He's a nihilist, but he gets the job done. Oh well. They seem pretty happy. Okay, that's done. Just let me know when you want to leave, okay? Okay. Someone feels like I came here with a child. My boy never had much of a taste for sweets. It makes this kind of fresh experience for me. So no, yeah, the children seems pretty fond of this place. It looks comparatively new. They must have had renovation done not long ago. Okay. Oh. Whoa, no way. Jeez, you made me jump. It's Mockingbird 14, Falcon Man. This guy is a real sweet demon. Oh, is that right? It's kinda scary. Oh, you even know the exact number with just a simple glance. Okay. Alright, I guess that will be it. Maybe there's not much we can do now. I guess we have to do other stuff. Oh! What the? There's something new. Bro, he's so happy. Don't leave, let here and enjoy more. Well, there's nothing more to do anymore than there. Alright, guess we're back to the detective now. At the Shiraishi home, Tsutsumi and Ario learns the truth about many things, including the death of Kanekichiro Iwai. They hurry to the high school after learning that Michio Shiraishi knew the whereabouts of Nijima. Find out. Yeah, interesting. Someone else. But let's play the detective first. Komakata High School. Oh, back to the high school. Boss, I just talked to the Sumita police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it had been in an accident. They couldn't leave any fingerprint from it, but they found blood spatters on the front. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. Oh, so it must be the van that hit Michio. We got it, so thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. The license plate had been removed though, and they even scraped off the vehicle's identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was done. Got it. Thanks for the report. Mr. Burning? No burning, I told you. It's daytime. No curse allowed. Nice that we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teachers were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced that it will help the investigation. Dealing with all these must be a real headache for those guys. I should thank them again later. Oh. Mockingbird. 15. It's a duck. He still doesn't look tired after all this running around. Wish I still had all that stamina. Guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michio did commit suicide. She was so young and all the adults in her life did was push her away. By the way, boss, I confirmed that Michio died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it was just really an accident? Good question, I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was travelling at a considerable speed, but there were no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests that they may have been intentionally targeting Michio. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have the reason to kill Michio? The first person that comes to mind is Kanekichiro Iwai, after all she knew about his crime. But then, Iwai was supposedly able to control Michio by intimidation alone. There's also the teacher who was taking advantage of Michio, Kohei Jonuichi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. You're right. Though both of them have fallen prey to her curse. That's true, in that case. It's quite possible she will also decide to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible, she may have already done it last night just like with Iwai. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? The talisman maybe? The one that Yoshimi was looking for. Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remain, nor in her house. Doesn't a hit and run seems like too drastic a measure to go for a little talisman. Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michio herself. If we are allowed, we might be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. Still, my thoughts that it would be so easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yako turn up. I'd rather have them come sooner rather than later, but I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. Oh hey Ariel, I wanted to ask you something. Aye boss. 寄生一个 beaver, I haven't even said what it was yet. Right, well, what is it then? Ariel, I can't remember what you had for dinner last night. Look at the agent over there is having some trouble with his pen. So if you got a spare, go lend it to him. And for the record, I had katsudon last night. Not have to worry about me going senile just yet. I know I look like a genius, but I don't think I came across the type to carry spare pens on my person. You're a genius? You're dreaming. But if his pen just stopped working, he can get it going again with a bit of a nail polish remover. Nail polish remover? Yeah, you know, what we used to remove nail polish. Never used it before. Do I look like I would have? Don't make me sound crazy for not having used the stuff. I thought you have either. Oh no, I use it alright. Do you know that it can remove oil-based ink stain? Which is also why it can be used to fix old dry out pen nibs. Whatever it's in there that removes the ink also double as a way to unclog pens. Huh, good to know. Still won't call you a genius, but it's something. Gotta make sure the remover doesn't mix with the ink though, or you will ruin it. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Not to worry, I don't have nail polish remover on me right now anyway. Oh, no problem then. That doesn't fix anything. Long story short, I don't have a spare pen. She's alright, I'll let him know. Boss, I thought we were going to wait for Mio in the school. Guess we still can't rule out possibly ensure they commit suicide. Alright then, let's go wait inside the school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. Ugh. Oh. Wait, hang on a minute. So now we can continue, but this one is not over though. Oh. Interesting. Start for Namikaki's appearance. Excuse me, you young girls over there. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. A curse bearer? You're in the driver's seat. Yeah, go. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, that's not how was I doing something? Sorry, so I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me for a little time? Discuss something with us? You were talking about Michiyo, so she is related to that. Huh? I'm sure you will learn a few things yourselves. If not now, later it's fine. I'll be waiting around Ryokoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but he mentioned Michiyo. What do we do? Go to the school first, talk to Yutaro. Ah. Back to Sasuke, what happened if you follow him? I don't know. But I feel like we should go to school first though. Sorry, but there's something we gotta take care of. We have to pass. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I mean, no rush, so I'll be waiting at Ryokoku Bridge if you change your mind. Okay. So that didn't really change. Okay, let's follow him and see if that changed anything. Well, suppose we may as well hear what it is you have to say. Got to hear it, then shall I relocate elsewhere? Is it gonna change anything? Oh, okay. There is more then. Why is it that he always chooses to come to this place? So, what did you want to discuss with us? Let's see, how do I put this? I'll tell you straight. I want you two to use your curse stones to bring Michiyo Shirashi back from the dead. What? It's why I was pursuing the Royal Resurrection in the first place. Unfortunately, I had to give up my curse stone because before I could succeed. But you two are curse bearers of some kind of connection to her. Which means this is a perfect opportunity for me to ask you for this. Well, I'm sorry if this is all so sudden. I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with Michio? Well, we met briefly once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Right. Well, it would be great if you could bring Michio back. But we already decided not to use the Royal Resurrection. Is that so? Seems, however, that we share a goal. I wouldn't mind collecting the soul tracks for you if you gave me your curse stone, you know? So he wants the curse stone. We have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop this curse. I see. Well, that's too bad. I suppose I'll have to give out on the curse stones. Thank you for understanding. Oh, but Yako left. Where did she go? Phew, thought he was a little suspicious before, but he left without making a fuss. But why does he want to bring Michio back? Oh, huh? Yako? Uh-oh, did she go somewhere while we were talking? Hmm. Yeah, finally caught up with you. I don't know if you noticed me following you or not, but leading me to a secluded place? You got guts. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking your curse stone. Uh-oh, he's gonna die, isn't it? Either you hand it over or have to take it by force. What? Uh-oh. What? Why are you... No, she's here again. I don't understand. Yeah, that's my wild theory, remember? You know how on the last stream I was saying, like... She, I think the girl that died can possess, like, this girl here, Yako. So I think this is what's happening now. Ah, wait, it was just an accident. I swear I didn't mean to. That's why I was trying to bring you back. Uh-oh. Oh, what is she saying? He's gonna die, isn't it? Yeah, already. Too late. What? Why it's too late? Oh, it's a bad ending, I think. It's like, no way this credit roll so quickly, you know. Yeah, it's like one of those like fake ending. So it just rolls the credit. Yeah, because this is not a canon ending. It's not supposed to happen like this. Yeah, visual novel does a lot of like this, you know. Especially those that have like multiple branches or different like possibilities of this and that. Presented by Square Enix. After this, Fumichika Nejima went on to use the power of his curse to commit mass murder, shocking the public with the unprecedented tragedy. And from that day on, Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Okay. So I think she got possessed completely. Ending 1, Michio's Grudge. Okay, so that's one of the ending, I suppose. Which Yako Sakazaki's ending. Yeah. Okay, so at least now we know we've already completed everything. Because I think once you complete everything, it will be grayed out and then the screen is like broken. So otherwise, like, you still have like more things to do. I'll see you again. But this one also didn't finish, so... I don't know what else I can do differently here. What? Guess we can continue this one then. Records of Fate Yin Scroll may contain a way to put a stop to the curse. Yako and Mio head back to Komakata High School to share this information with Susumi. Okay, so this is continuing the part meeting up with the detective. Ain't that interesting? The Records of Fate Yin Scroll, huh? Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. They'll stop making things sound weird. Anyways, let's share what we found at Michio Shiraishi's house. Yes, please. Yes. A man named Iwai kidnapped sacrifices for black magic? And Michio helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Jonoichi used that to blackmail her? Huh? Based on the reports and looking at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jonoichi and Iwai, if Michio Shirashi did it, it would make sense. But furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shirashi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already. Ah, yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we are near her limit. Oh? I think we're near her limit. We can continue that here. We'll talk about other stuff. So if you get these records of Fate Yin Scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse. Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An Omeyoji named Seiman Tsuchi Mikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right, I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the records of Fate Yin Scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Seiman have inherited it, but I don't think they are aware of its existence. It'd be nice if you have a clan crest or something to go off with. Maybe we have to ask Paranormal Affairs. Western Black Magic. That reminds me, Mio, was the Western Black Magic used by Iwai and Najima really just an imitation? Huh? Why are you asking me? Boss said that you knew about these sort of things. Do you not? Well, I mean I have some knowledge, but... How strange, I don't think I ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio, no one is judging you. Alright, still feels a little bit weird. So, what's your opinions on it as someone familiar with Western Black Magic? Huh, I can have a look at the grimoire, we could be sure, but based on the method, I'll say that he imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposely required living sacrifice to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches with the vibe you got going on. What do you mean by that? Don't worry, have some confidence. Right, thanks I guess. If the black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they are already. Oh right, about the mastermind. I had an idea. Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hihako Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about the Iwai person. Yep, whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hand all over this. She has money too. It will also match Hideki Saraishi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural power, a classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. We'll tell HQ to look into her. Now then, if you're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush, time to tell you to use straight. Yako Sakasaki. What? Me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks. I'm just going to borrow it for a second. Well, Yes. They are so dredged inside after all. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything, I swear you have to believe me. It's okay, we know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. But there's no mistake that Jonoichi and Iwae were killed by the curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... Oh. The ghost of Michio Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako. By Michio's ghost. What? It'll probably happen when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Fear, regrets, or lingering ghosts reacted to the presence of an old friend and entered you, Yako. No way, you mean Michio's ghost is inside me? I explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. No way, the mind will reject such attempts and it will do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy level. But Michio had powerful spirit sense to begin with. And because she was a friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So for those reasons, your mind merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point. Which also means that it'll be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way we've merged. Me and Michio's mind are... But I don't feel different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe that she was you too. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, but really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memory as Michio Shiraishi. You've been acting a little different from usual. You will also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a more powerful influence. Really? That having been said, we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why. It would be difficult to separate her from you, that's why I didn't say anything, I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, you could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh no. When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her or which belongs to you. What? That's so scary, I mean I won't be myself anymore? Oh, but if it's Michio, then maybe it won't be so bad. Oh, I don't know, what should I do? But... It was actually Michio who used the cursed stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that. I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of the Shadow. While you were sleeping, the ghost power were boosted. And strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Then that means... How the heck we exorcise her? I was the one who killed them. I cursed them both. Yako, no, you're being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. Slightly should be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control, no need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me and I wanted to... crap. And I wanted to get revenge on Michio if the chance came, that's how I felt. Yako. Because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard, it wouldn't be unusual for someone to take her own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, Michio. Uh-oh, she gonna come out now. That's why. I killed them. Well. Yeah, go. This is flashback. Oh, yes. There you are. Oh, hi, Michio. What is up with you? You had me very sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. Feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seems to be doing good. Yeah, sorry I didn't tell you why. I always regretted it. Oh, come on, you're acting like we weren't buds. You tell me if anyone is making you sad and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really, what's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice, but doesn't undo it. I'm sorry, I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore, started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? But something went wrong, that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you, I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it is. So are they having like just inner monologue now? But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends, and how we were able to be together at the end. Please don't forget me. Of course, the one friend who is so unfortunate. I don't know. Huh? No, Michio, wait. So did she just leave? Huh? Yeah. Huh? You're awake. Do you feel okay? I'm sorry I had to spring all on you, Yako. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Huh? Was I dreaming? Sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but... We need to hear what Michio Shirashi has to say. Now. Right. After considering what to do. It is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours. But if I summon her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Oh, I understand. So you thought to use the spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really, you think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then? Then let's do it. I think we should. And I want to hear from her. Very well, I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? Okay. I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10-yen coin. Right, like this. Good, now do as I said. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please tell us if you are there. Yes. It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michio? Yako, would you ask the spirit? Are you Michio Shiraishi? Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michio Shiraishi? Yes. Ah, it said yes. Don't be so sure, some spirits like to play tricks. Can you try asking it a question only Michio would know the answer to? A question only Michio would know the answer to. Let's see then. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. How much did the ribbon I bought with Michio cost? 4, 9, 490 yen? That's right. Wait, well, it seems we have the right spirit. Okay, can I have you asked her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nichima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Where is Fumichika Nichima's hideout? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Just tell me the location of Fumichika and Jima's Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. It moved. This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. Okay, have the address. Thank you. Alright, Edio, get a move on and check out the address. Yes, sir. I'll contact the HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep off the area. Let's hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Okay, what about the other question? Do you know where the talisman that you had is? Yes. She does know. Wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? Yes. She did carry it with her. Then did you have it with you when you had your accident? Also yes. She had it with her. But there was nothing resembling a talisman in the article left behind at the scene. So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated? But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check with them? Let's see. The other possibility that I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run. But it was a hit and run, wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible that they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. How likely is that? Oh crap. If the talisman really is that special, then you mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them? It's possible they just pick up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. Possible she remembered something after seeing the picture of the car. Then shall we try asking? Try. Who was responsible for the hit and run? She says she knows. That's a relief if she haven't known. Huh? In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. Huh, so that's what it will take. Oh, I was asking. Right. Oh, Spectre, the spirit board. Who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. Namigaki. Huh? Namigaki? What? You mean Yutaro Namigaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? Ah, I see. So that's why Yako had the reaction when she saw him. What? Come on, think of it, the guy said he wanted to talk about Michio. What the hell is he planning without his curse stone? He said he'd be waiting near Ryokoku Bridge. Got it, I'll join you there once we are done. He's the bastard who killed Michio. Yako. Who is this guy again? You're the sassy guy? This guy. So he's the one that hit and run the girl. Low volume. This should be enough information. We can release Michiyo from her suffering now. Let's do it. Alright. Okay, so I think we're done with the school. Oh, say goodbye. Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board. No, Michiyo. Thank you, you helped us. You know? I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, and Mr. Jonoichi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. I'm going to guide Michiyo's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Michiyo, with this, I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako. Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michiyo took her own life. Okay, I never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mio? Sorry. Why is she crying? It's just Michiyo. She was taken advantage of by so many adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried and talked to her more. I know how you feel, thanks Michiyo. Hurts thinking about all the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? Feels like she was ill-fated to the very end, it's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. Oh, what was she thinking? Seriously, I mean seriously. Okay, am I really that unreliable? Of course I could get how you get a revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever, I just want you to live. Yeah, cool. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch, then I'll tell her she's the real fool's possession or something. Then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Alright then, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh wait. No? Why is it no? Look, the coin, it moved to no on its own and so on. You're right, when did it do that? It means she still has something keeping her here. Yako, do you have any idea about what Michiyo wants? Yay? Oh. Please, don't forget me. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see. Then, Michiyo, you can hear my voice. Let your feeling that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. Am I supposed to do something here? Hmm. Should I like take a photo or something? I have no idea. Save, I guess. Does it want me to save game? There we go. Got a save game. Do a manual save. Thank you. Yeah, this game knows how to break fourth wall. Though I don't really want you to punch me, so live a long life, okay? I'll see you. Eventually, if you overwrite the save file, then she'll haunt us. That would be scary. See you later. Yeah, she'll be mad, right? That will be like the... Have you heard of the game called Doki Doki Literature Cup? That game also like messes with you a lot, like breaking fourth wall and everything. Yokoku Bridge, are we going there? Not that creepy. Have you played it? Actually, you should play it, you know. That would be fun. You feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine actually, I feel a lot better. You saw a walkthrough? Oh, so you already watched the whole playthrough? Guess I wasn't really feeling like myself recently. It was like there was a part of me that I had no control of or something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any problems. Never ever again a vision novel. Oh, come on. Why are you so scared, you know? There's so many like happy ending kind of visual novel, you know? Like Ace Attorney. Those are not scary. I wonder if Michio was able to find peace. Sleepy. Sheesh. I know she did, you don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. Oh, I guess I can forgive her for that. But there's still something bothering me. Really? Yeah, I wonder what this feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. It may be an after effect. Maybe because you gave her a stone to Chief Inspector Susumi. Doubt it, having a cursed stone shouldn't have any effect on your body. But dealing with 4 cursed stones sounds a lot of stress. Sounds a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. Someone like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over? You might be able to get your case treated as just an accident. It's fine, treat me the same as someone who used a cursed stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until all this is all over, so thanks, Chief. Wow, she's willing to be jailed. Yokoku Bridge. Oh, so you're meeting him. Whoa, you didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, but we don't have time to care about what you have to say about us. What business do you have with this girl now that you have lost your curse stone? I'll tell you this for free, I have a curse stone already. The chief makes some weird jokes sometimes, but still, he's reassuring to have a veteran policeman with us. There's a lot of traffic around here, and it's very noisy during the day. The amount of exhaust coming from cars is overwhelming. I hear it's not healthy. Oh! It's another sticker. We should let him take care of this. It's the bastard who ran over Michio and drove away. If that's true, then why does he? Itaro was visibly shaken. That must mean there's some reason he doesn't want the cops around. I don't have any ill intention. I just wanted to tell you that I want to help you Want to help if you intend to resurrect Michiyo Shiraishi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received my curse stone. That's why I took your curse stone. Man, can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michiyo Shiraishi? We met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once? Well, I see. Well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but... Do you think bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? What? I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, leave this to me, okay? If you don't know, then I'll tell you. And you'll let me ask you some questions in return. Huh? Did you just get a license recently, huh? We found a van with blood stain on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before we find who the owner is. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michiyo Shiraishi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop! Stay away from me! Is he running away? Damn it. Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Afterwards, Yutaro Namikaki gave his confession. He admitted that he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michiyo Shiraishi. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car with him. Ooh. After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car and secretly destroy the evidence. But he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. When they returned to the scene, the female passenger went to check the victim alone, while he sat panicking in the car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run, as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from height. Afterwards, the pair parted ways and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. The two of them decided to keep that accident a secret. The next morning, Michiyo Shiraishi's body was discovered, and luckily for them, her death was ruled a suicide. However, a darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken, to spite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him at all the times. Troubled by the constant hallucination, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he'd done anymore and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by the passenger from that night. The girl, huh? The lady, I should say. It was then that he first heard rumors of the rite of resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, it would be like if the accident never happened. And with that, the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. From then on, he searched the area associated with the seven mysteries of Honjo every night. And he receives the curse of the foot washing mansion as a result. I see. That's right. I'm not a bad man, I just want to turn myself in. It was the girl who tempted me. Okay, calm down and listen, son. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, why would these girls think if they saw you run over the poor girl? That's something I want to know. Do you know anything about a talisman that Michiyo should have had on her at the time of the accident? Talisman? What are you talking about? So you don't know anything. In that case, what about the woman who was with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right. Everything is her fault in the first place. Well, that may not be exactly wrong. Just riding passenger in a car involved in an involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself. According to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect her duty to report the accident. And if she took an article from the scene, she'll also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You have no intent on hiding anything anymore, do you? Yes, that's right, it's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Ayama Tono. She's an art student I met in town. Yep, it's that lady. What? An art student named Ayame Tono? Whoa, I'm actually sure of that. Is that his daughter? What point would there be in lying to you now? What, do you know her or something? She may look nice, but she's rotten on the inside. I'd like to meet the parent who raised someone like that. Shut up! Hmm? What's wrong, Inspector Susuvi? You're drenched in sweat. Ah, no. Wait. Damn it! Why? How could this happen? Listen up, I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You to go after the records of Fei Yin's scroll, got it? Okay, we will. Come with me! Whoa! Freaking sussy woman. Yeah, I think that sussy woman is actually this inspector's like daughter. Or estranged daughter, I should say. Like they don't really see each other and all that. Let's get going. Okay. Ooh. It's more now. What? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know, we don't know who is this. Are we gonna play as that woman now? Or something? Let's try this. Darkness or question mark. The one when Jay tried to ask? Yeah, that lady. Time unknown. What is this? My head. What's happening? Ihaku. Who killed Yoshimi? Did I hit my head? It's killing me. My vision is all blurry. Is that the ceiling? I feel the cold floor against my back. I must have fallen or something. Get up. Huh? My body won't move. Why? And why am I on the floor in the first place? No. For one. More importantly, who am I? Uh-oh. Okay, think. Try to remember something. Anything. Who killed me? Ah! Oh. God, I feel so my head is going to split apart. What was that? The man's face, I think I've seen it before. I'm sure I know it. Oh crap. Is his name? Yoshimi. Yoshimi? Hajime Yoshimi. That's it, I know that name. The dark mist obscuring my memory is slowly starting to clear. My head is hurting again. Okay, so this person met with him. What was that? A memory of mine? Hajime and I think we were close. But the first thing I saw, he was dead. Did I? Just what kind of person am I? So we have amnesia. Where is this? I can move again. I think my head is starting to clear. Such a run-down place. Looks like some kind of warehouse. Maybe I can find some clues as to what happened. I should take a look around. You can press suspend any point in this chapter and start again from the same point when you select resume. We get stuck traveling a different route before returning to this one. Okay. What boxes? A bunch of messily stacked cardboard boxes. I took a peek inside, but I was too dark to see much. I'll need more light. Switchboard. A switchboard looking inside. It seems that this room has electricity at least. Does that mean someone is using this place for something? No. I won't open. Must be locked from the outside. So I really am locked in here. I don't know what's going on, but I thought I can afford to take my time here. This is creepy. Why is this creepy? It's just dark. There's a little sink here. It's pretty dirty here, I don't have to use it. There's water dripping from the faucet, but the knobs are stuck. I can't move them in either direction. You know what would be creepy or scary? If you watch Final Destination. You know that movie? There's a key to the sink. If I can use it to see what I look like, might help me remember who I am. Ah, no good. The mirror is completely unusable before the grime that's built up on it. It's not creepy, but it's scary, right, isn't it? Wonder if I could clean it somehow. Trash can. There's a bunch of garbage in the corners. My guess is that this room isn't used very often, if at all. I can't just wait here for someone to come to my rescue. I need to look for a way out. A folding chair. All alone in the middle of the room gives me the creeps for some reason. They must have set me on it earlier. I probably passed out and fell onto the floor. Some storage lockers on the left. There's a bucket of the mop on the left locker. Guess that's where they keep the cleaning stuff. There's nothing inside, but there's a piece of paper stuck to the front. Chemical, flammable, liquid, ventilation, if leak equipment integrity thorough. Huh? That's quite a collection of words. What could this place be used for? Air duct. There's an air duct on the ceiling. Could this place have been a factory at some point? Wish I could crawl through it to escape, but I don't see any way to getting into it from here. Typical office desk, there's all kind of stationery on it. Is there anything that looks usable? There's a pen, but I don't really need it. I'll leave it here for now. There's a pen? The trap door. Doesn't look like there's anything in the trap door. Some kind of note in the middle drawer. Alky, benzene, benzalkonium chloride, sulfonic acid, sodium hydroxide. Names of chemicals? Maybe there's some kind of chemical plant. Nothing in the bottom drawer. No, wait, there's something stuck way in the back. Oh, it's a sticker. But I still have to tell what it is. Okay, so I need light. Cabinet straight out of an office. Let's see what happens if I slide this open. Looks like there's nothing inside. I'll try the drawer, starting from the top. Nope, totally empty. Huh? The last drawer is different from the others. It's a padlock with 4-digit combination. I have no idea what the combination could be, but I'll leave it for now. This lock looks brand new compared to everything else in this room. Is this room being used for something? Steel shelf. A big shelf, the kind you always see in warehouse and stuff. Wish I could find some tools or something, but no such luck. What's this? The label has been torn off, but this must be soap. There's quite a bit left inside. What if you use this when I rescue it on me? Soap required. Maybe I can clean the mirror? Oh, I could use this soap to clean off that grime. Sure, no, just putting soap on the mirror wouldn't do anything. I need something else to wipe it. Tried banging on it, but there was no response. Don't see if anybody else out there. Bucket and a mop. Ooh, might be able to use this cleaning supplies. Okay. Okay, fill the bucket with soap and use the mop to clear away most of the grime. Soapy mop. Okay. Let's clean the mirror. Oh, clean in one swipe. So it's pretty good. I have to remember this brand. Oh, it's a lady. Hello, lady. Oh, it's this lady, huh? Huh? So this is what I look like. Yeah, right, this is me. I know this face. But something doesn't feel right. Something is missing. Oh, my name. I can't remember my name. I have to figure out what my name is. I know what I look like. Next I have to remember my name. Is there a woman with this face in my memory? Come on, I need my name. Mayu Chozawa. Chozawa? Mayu Chozawa? Yes, that's definitely it. My name is Mayu Chozawa. Mysterious woman. Here's Mayu Chozawa. The man I saw in my memory, Hajime Yoshimi, is my fiance. Wait. If what I saw was for my past, then Hajime is... No. Hajime could never be killed so easily. There must be some kind of mistake. Knowing him, he's probably worked himself into frenzy looking for me. I have to get out of here and let him know that I'm okay. Feel a little better now that I remember who I am. I have to find a way to get out of here. It's so dark though, my eyes are adjusting, but I still can't see well. Why everyone do JoJo pose? Maybe the developer is a JoJo fan? Must be some kind of light around here. It's the switch. So you don't hear anyone out there. No reason to waste my energy banging and yelling. Mop and soap. There's no switch, right? Where's the light switch? Digits, I could try all the numbers from 0000 to 9999, but that will be my last resort. Stationary. Can't see anything. Looks like the light on the ceiling is on. But it's still so dark. Ooh, there's dirt all over the box. Time for that moth to make another appearance. Oh. Sheesh, really, that's all I needed to do. There, it's a little brighter now. Should have an easier time searching now just so I can actually find something. Oh, is that the curse stone? It looks like a curse stone. Manga magazine. Magazine called Weekly Shonen Scorpion. I think Hajime used to read this when they say she liked the series about the Lincoln. No, not the time to get caught up reminiscing. Bro, ignore custom goes on manga first. Yeah, I'll do later. Okay, leaving it there. Some kind of sticker in there. Looks like a delinquent penguin. Huh? Is this stuck on something? My memory went so jumbled, I might be able to actually remember. There's some strange bottles and bags filled with some kind of powder in the box. This place is a factory. There may be products. There's no telling if they're dangerous or not. Better not touch them. Really. Oh, guess I have to interact with this one. For what I can see, I'm not hurt. I just look like crap. So why was I brought here? There's something on the floor there. Was this here all along? I had no idea. A lantern carved out of wood? It's kinda creepy. Something about this feels different than all the other abandoned junk in here. Beckoning light. Uh-oh. Oh, what is this? Oh, such terrible regret with several memories flowing into my mind. The evil ones, the curse bearer, kill them all by their own bone. They can use it to kill curse bearer using their own curses. Ooh, it's quite powerful. The murder's impulsive in her back now. Kills by means of the curse they possess one who has become a curse bearer. So this is only like kill other curse bearer. Huh. I remember now. I remember everything. I know why I was brought here. That's right, earlier. Oh, flashback? This is the OP curse. I feel sick. Where am I? Yes, this is good. If I have a confession. Someone's talking on the phone? Yes, quite stubborn. We had to use the maximum dose of truth serum. Truth serum? Did they drop me or something? There's someone behind me. Can I get a look at them? Oh, damn, my body won't move. This guy. Oh, you're awake. Your head must be beginning to clear right now, about now. You, Takumi? Shit, you tricked me. Such a harsh accusation. It was you who was being uncooperative. What did you do to me? What was that about a truth serum? I assure you have nothing to worry about. You're in no danger. That being said, there may be some side effect, memory loss, brain fog. It was you. You were the one who hurt Hajime. Try all you want, I'm not telling you shit. No matter, I already have everything I need. What? I'm in the middle of a call with the chairwoman. Why don't you have a rest while you wait? Hey, stop! Get away from me! I'm still conscious. What? Oh, only barely. Concentrate, focus on Takumi. I need all the information I can glean from his conversation. focus on Takumi's head and get information. Correct, she does not seem to know what he's hidden. Hajime Yoshi was the same, yes, was unexpected, but... No, he really did do something to Hajime? Damn it, I'm fading. Shake your head to stay awake while you're beginning to lose conscious. That was close. Keep listening. For Araishi? Yes, exactly as planned. As for Iwai, I expect, yes, as soon as possible. First what? We'll likely tomorrow according to Araishi. I can't. Just a little more. Yes, as long as we keep her in here, the curse will. Yes, you certainly want to bring back her dead fiancé. Is he talking about me? I'm fading again. Secret. Keep it together, anything I can learn. Yes, I'll be leaving her here. I'll take the telephone with me. Ah yes, that's it. That is in the cabinet. Should pose no problem. Yes, I have to change the lock. The year of the company's founding. Okay. Can't hold on any longer. Okay, so the company of the year founded. Hihaku Soaps. 1946, okay. There we go. That's the combination for the lock. That's right, I remember now. The man is Takumi Yumioka of Hihaku Soaps. He shows up at my hair salon about a month ago. He came and asked me to try out a new shampoo they made. We spoke about it again a few weeks later, but... He suddenly started asking me about my fiancé. I remember thinking that was pretty weird. Yaku is a huge company, so I tried to be polite and answer all his questions. He wanted to know what kind of family Hajime came from, if there was anything special about them, or if he was heir to anything. I thought it was so strange I didn't give any specifics. And then that night, he never came to the place we agreed to meet, so I went to where he said he'd be going, the former Yasuda Gardens. That's where I found his dead body. I was so distraught, I just ran away. I didn't want to believe I was seeing. After that, I decided to pull all my hopes in that rite of resurrection everyone was talking about. I searched desperately for anything I could find about the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And then, how could he show up again? He told me that he knew something about how Hajime died. I thought I was just interested in what he had to say, but I fell for it completely. Next thing I knew, I was locked up in this room. Pumped full of drugs and left here on the floor, barely even conscious. I spent the night dreaming of him, praying for a chance at the royal resurrection. And at midnight last night, I got the curse of the beckoning light. Between the drugs and the curse, I passed out. That must be why I lost my memories. But now I remember everything. It was Hihaku. They went after Hajime. They put me in here. Okay. But why did they have to kill him? Was that Hiyaku's doing too, or could they have wanted to him? I knew his job was dangerous, but why would a company like that go after an officer in the juvenile division? I get it now. All that about the shampoo was just to get to Hajime. Huh. Hajime. You're always the kind of guy who could shoulder any burden with a smile on your face. What burden were you carrying this time? To be targeted by a company that's more than willing to kidnap and drug people. Was it something you couldn't tell even me? No. Takumi said he had gotten some kind of information out of me using the drug. Could I have had Hajime's secret somewhere in my memories? If I did, what could it have been? Yeah, Jimmy, tell me something. Whatever it is, just let me say one thing. Fuck you, Yaku. I'm not about to let you let any of this go on the way you want. Yeah, that's right. It's up to me to protect any secret that Hajime was trying to hide. Man, this girl got fire. You know. I'll finish whatever it is he didn't get a chance to. After all, it's always been up to me to clean up your messes. It's okay, whatever you got yourself involved in, I'm sure you had good reasons. We're gonna take them for all they got. Just wait you see. Okay. Right. What time I got all this dump? Oh yeah, Takuma said something about this. He said put something in here and lock it. So there's probably something in here. Should I try my luck to lock? From left, 9. Well. No good. Wait. What is it? 1946, not 64. Why women in this game are so deadly, literally every woman. That's why you don't mess around with the girls. Yes, it opened. Oh, huh? But how did the year Hihaku was established suddenly appear in my mind? I had an idea what it might be, but did I really get the lucky? Now that I think about it, there's definitely something different in the air here. Just another side effect of the drug or something else. Doesn't matter right now, I should see what is in here. What is this thing? Oh, guess I might as well pull it out. Oh, it's a fax machine. Looks sort of like a phone, but there's no receiver. Oh, I know, this is a fax machine. I've seen commercials for these on TV. If I remember correctly, it's used to send copies of documents to other people who have one. What an age we live in where we can send letters and things without going through the mailman. This means I can call for help without a telephone. Fax to burn woman house. Yeah, well, that's the only other fax machine we saw, right? I never used one before, but if I can connect it to power on the phone line. Alright, we got power. Now I just need to figure out who I can send it to. What else do I need? Got a bunch of paper in the cabinet. I need a pen to write. Okay. I need a phone number for a fax machine to send this to. What am I gonna do about that? Cabinet fax machine was in, empty now. Pen. Got a pen, now I can write a message. Okay. So better check it actually works. Wait, this is the thing. Now she remember. Oh. Hajime, thanks for waiting. Oh, what's wrong? You're wasting that handsome face of yours looking like that. Huh? You think? I think I'm still plenty handsome. Huh, I'm lucky with that. Are you not meeting with that girl today? He told me, I mean. Nah, she's off doing emotional one. That's too bad. Just found a hair catalog that I thought would be perfect for her. Seems like you're pretty worried about her. Yeah, she reminded me of myself at that age. I can't help but worry. You think? I said she's a little ball of sunshine compared to what you were like. Shut up. I'm talking emotionally. She needs an adult who can understand how she feels. She's like a kitten. She thinks everyone around her is out to get her, so she bites at them all. Huh, you might be right. So tell her I wanted to see her with you. Sure, I'll do that, but... The other girl I ran into the other day is a tough case. Oh? She must really be something else if you don't know how to deal with her. No, it's not really that kind of thing. Some people just have so much misfortune thrown at them. What do you mean by that? Well, I can't really get into details. Oh, is she talking about the other girl that died? But she might have the talisman I've been looking for, yep. Say it was a memento from her father. Could we really be related? But it's not like I can just take it from her. What are you mumbling about? Who's related to who? Ah, sorry, it's nothing. It's about that thing with your family, isn't it? Is she the one who has piece of the book that your ancestor left behind? Huh? Why, how did you know that? God, I forgot how dense you are sometimes. How long have you been dating now? Besides, you were the one who came crying to me about it when you got wasted that one time. Rambling about how this old book you're supposed to inherit is hidden in these two talismans. And that something was giving you bad feeling about it, and you need to be careful. Oh, right. That's all I know though, and I wasn't planning to try and pry any further. But if something is important you need to protect, then what are you waffling about? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Mayu. I feel better now. Oh, that's right. Did you hear? The mockingbirds were seen in Honjo. Huh? That came out of nowhere. Mocking what now? It's an urban legend about these bird stickers that show up out of nowhere. I always kinda curious about them, but I never thought they would be in Honjo. There may be a bunch of showing up all over town, so we gotta keep an eye out. You're feeling alright? What's gotten into you? What's so special about these birds? Come on, one of them is a penguin with a pompadour. You can't tell me this isn't the greatest thing you've ever seen. It's like, the sticker like give so much like story. That's so dumb. So that's how she remember what this sticker is. That's right. He was trying to protect something left to him. Could that be the information that Hihaku wanted? Mockingbird tree. They can be very MJ. Pretty much, I guess. I just remember that I heard the rules of the Royal Resurrection when I got this custom. Like killing other people to bring someone back? That's all the question. Actually, will never accept sacrificing another person to come back himself. None of this was ever an option to begin with. The way we live. Ever since we were kids, we were always ready to die if that's what it came to. We never take our foot off the gas just because we were scared of death. We were never such big fans of living anyway. That's why we were always prepared for it. I used to wonder if we took things a little too lightly. But that's just how much we trusted each other. So I have no use for some shitty ride. And that's the truth, Hajime. I need a pen and a phone number for a fax machine so I can call for help. Oh, a pen, but I should probably make sure it's actually usable. There's a bunch of garbage in the corner. My guess is this. Anything else seems useful. I bet I could figure it out, but doesn't matter if I can find a way in. Some kind of note in the middle drawer. Oh, there's a magazine. A Wiki magazine is a fairly recent issue. Cover story is an interview with a chairwoman Hiyaku Soaps. Not interested. Thought there might be some kind of transceivers in here, but doesn't look like it. Just a bunch of junk, better search elsewhere. A strange bottles and bags here. Well, Actually, I might be able to bust that lock, but I don't stand a chance. There's no opening the door from inside. What do I do? Be using it. No mind, this isn't the time to start feeling sorry for yourself. Just watch when I get out here in no time. Don't think there's anything I can do now. Probably have to come back another time. Suspend. Too much to handle. Let's do this manhunt. But you know what? It is almost 3 hours, so I think this might be the place where I will save and then probably call it. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, it's been fun. 3 hours. No burning. Yeah, because it's still daytime, see? Look at the top. So we started at night, and now it's during the day, but soon we will have like nighttime. So maybe only at night, then some curse might happen, but that will be like probably the next chapter of the story. We still got quite a bit more to go. It's weird that people say this can be done in about 10 to 15 hours, but I feel like you need more time. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'll come back and continue this on Thursday, and I'll see how's the schedule like for the weekend, and then I might be able to squeeze one more for the weekend if I didn't finish by Thursday. Unlikely that I'll be able to finish on Thursday, to be honest, because there's just still a lot more story to go. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I think what I'll do is I'll probably just raid Polly. I think Polly is still streaming. See, yep, Polly is still streaming. Yeah, let's just go raid Polly and go say hi to her. And yeah, take care, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your internet. We can chat later. Alright, that will be all for now. Take care, and yeah, have a good night. Bye bye.